I have been shutting up all day today. I haven't done a damn thing. But we did take a trade today, so I did want to go over that. Let me just put this full screen real quick. Yes, I got JJK in the background. Me and my girlfriend, we woke up and we was watching JJK. I'm shirtless right now just because it's hot as fuck. And my fans are off right now because it interferes with the audio, and I don't necessarily enjoy that. Also, my cross chain broke. Fucking fell off like at work, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell? Anyways, yeah, getting into it, I did take a trade today. I took it on TradeSync. I'm running on 3 funded accounts and 4 evaluations right now because I blew 2 funded accounts and I blew 1 evaluation. We don't talk about that though. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This shit looked good, but it didn't. So here's where I got into my head. So just being like completely upfront because I hate that I keep running away from this bullshit. Is the fact that this shit's like lagging. Hold on, gang. There we go. Restart capture. Are we good? There we go. I had so much conviction going into the day that I was like, yo, any setup going higher, I'm taking that shit. And I had in my mind that even before 6:30, which is my rules, not the model's rules or anything. By my rules, I only like to trade past 6:30, just because that's like a optimal A+ trade, and I only wanted to take A+ trades. But I was so convicted in today, and I was so excited to trade, and I hopped on the charts early as fuck. I went on a walk, I came back, I drank coconut water. We good. I got ready, I brushed my teeth, I did my hair. We're all good. My hair's fucked up now, but like I laid down with my girl after. But it's like I did all these things, and I'm just like, yo, I feel so good. I would take a trade post 5 a.m. And that's exactly what I did. But I only did it on my evaluations initially. So I'll break down kind of like what was going in my head today. What accounts are we on right now? We're on my funded accounts. So I blew 2 actually. Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, it's probably not a good trade. Let me reconnect. Damn, I gotta fucking reconnect this shit real quick. I don't want to reconnect it. I know what trades I took. All right. So today, going into it, if we just go into replay mode. So looking at the relevant swings that are near within this like 30 bar range, you could say that we have this as a relevant swing. I would not say that's a relevant swing just because it is so far. And I kind of like working on current structure more so as a discretionary type of thing. It's what I've learned that works best. So the relevant high that we just had just got broken through here. So we have a breakout. My equilibrium is set here. So we're good. We have an expansion day. I was correct about Thursday expanding. I wanted to continue that higher. But I wanted to see how we reacted to this high. Now, here's where I got a little bit in my head. Here's where I got a little bit overconfident. So the 3 p.m. we dip down. This 10 p.m. we sweep. Oh, we have an SMT there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we had an SMT there. And yeah, so we had an SMT there, so protected swings. And I'm just like, yo, this looks good. We tapped into that fair value gap. Everything's looking good. This is an expansion candle. I don't want to dip below this 10 p.m. candle because, like, if we do, we're probably not going to go higher. I want to see how we react to this, but if we test this candle, we're low-key fucked. But my dumbass was like, yo, I think we're chilling. So, well, I'm not really that dumb. It was low-key just the entry model, but I was also not focused on this relevant swing up here, which is one of my really foundational problems where, here, let me make it smaller. This is like one of my foundational problems. Whenever I enter the market and we're already moving from a relevant swing and I already confirmed the profiles and everything, I'm so convinced in that I don't even look to any more relevant swings on where we're hitting. But we hit it, and obviously we're having a bunch of rejection from that. And there was literally no like C2 or C3 candle. Like if we get a close above this, that'll be C3. But I don't even think we get that. But I take a trade before this as well. But here, let me see. So 6:30 comes through. We do not get a close. And going to another 15 minute, there is no C2 or no C3. This was a C3. But the wicked through the equilibrium. I didn't want that to happen. I still went and tried to find a trade. Now, here's where I really, really fucked up. I took a trade on I believe it was the 4-minute. Let me check. I remember the charts. Yes, it was the 4-minute. So we tap into this equilibrium range, and I'm just like, we tapped into that like 50 range, which I wanted to stay above, and I was like, we could get into it right now, because I believe we had an SMT. Did we? We had an SMT at these lows. We actually never did. All right, maybe I'm tripping, guys, but it is what it is. Anyways, I wanted to close above this, so obviously I don't like using pre-open structures just because that fucks up my head and it doesn't work out that often. Today I was super convicted and I was like, you know what? With all this conviction and da 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 da, even though we rejected off this high, we are still pushing higher, and we had this entry signature on 2 time frames, and we're already pushing. So I'm just like, you know what? We have this right here. I'm gonna take this long. And I took this one on my evals because I knew I was using pre-open structure. So this was a super big stop, but I was okay with it because we have so much to go for the daily range. Now, I wanted to get into this, but I ended up getting stopped out at right here because I was like, okay, we already rejected right here. There's no way we'd probably be coming back to that. So it came back up, and then once we started coming back down again, I exited. So I only lost, I think, around $300 total for each of the evaluation accounts, which probably puts me down to like 700, 800. We'll check it right now. We'll check it after this. But and then I went to go look for another entry that looked valid, and I think I went on the 3-minute. And I think it was this right here, yeah. So 7 a.m. came through, and I'm just like, okay, we input a low for 7 a.m. This is probably the low for that 4-hour candle. I like using that candle because it's good for determining stop losses. And we closed through right here. So I had a bit of an early entry, so I probably like entered somewhere around here, and I had that low as my stop, and then I also had a big wide range right here, which we're targeting 100 points, which is not a lot to ask for. That's not a lot to ask for. This is a good setup. The entry model presented itself. I liked how we rejected off of this, and then we took a low sweep, and we inputted that 7 a.m. and 7 a.m. is pushing. I'm just like, okay, we're good. We'll probably come to these highs. This is my significant high. I'll make sure to break even right there, and 1.5 right here. Like, we're good. Like, this is a good trade, and this was a pretty good trade. I really liked it. But what happened was we instantly came down. So once I saw this candle and then this candle get inputted, I literally put my stops to this low right here, and then we got stopped out literally the next candle, and I was like, fuck. That so sucks. And I lost 2 accounts. 2 accounts got breached because they were already almost blown, to be honest with you. I took a payout from it. It moved my shit up to 5,100 for the Lucid accounts, and now I only have 1 account with them. So it doesn't matter. I'm okay with that. I already had my payout from them, but now it's time to get it consistent. So I'm waiting for the Tradeify accounts. Those are going to take a minute to pass because I got too much money on them because I forgot to set my fucking TP twice. So I think it was 1,500 one day and 1,700 the next day. No, it was 1,000. Okay, so I was down 400. I made $1,000, and then I made $1,700, and I was like, fuck. It is what it is at the end of the day. But then we lost this, and then I lost the previous one, and then I was like halfway through, and then now it's just fucked. So I think we're at 900 or 500 on some of the accounts. It's kind of all messed up, but I'm using TradeSyncer to use all of them. But anyways, those were my trades for today. My analysis for the week, I actually believe I got too excited. I think I got too excited to trade that I just completely ignored this swing right here to begin with, even though this could be recognized as a failure swing to target. We ended up not getting it. But at the end of the day, it's chill. I don't mind it. It's fine. I'm not too upset about it. I mean, when I breached them, I was just like, you know what? I already accepted that going into this because I knew they were going to be breached, but I stuck to my strategy. I stuck to my trade. I stuck to my rules and everything. I just need to be a little bit more perceptive on this high getting taken out because when I was trading, I didn't not have that high taken out, or I didn't have that high marked out, so it was in my awareness. But what are you gonna do about it? But yeah, that was kind of what I was going into today. If you guys want to peep the check this out real quick. My accounts right now, I don't know if it'll show everything. But yeah, let me just put the window up real quick. We got Safari, TradeSinger. There we go. So this is my TradeSinger accounts. This is what it's looking like. Black bars are top and bottom, but don't look. I'm looking at overnight jobs and shit because I really like doing overnight jobs. It makes me happy. But yeah, so these are my 3 accounts right here. Yeah, that one's breached. This one's breached, and then we have $88 to play with this one. That one might be breached if we don't hit a winning trade next week, or if we don't hit a winning trade the next time I trade. Damn, these are way lower than I thought they'd be. I'm not sure what my drawdown is for Tradeify, but let me just check it out real quick. I'm just gonna. All right, and okay, we can check. So I'm at 100% consistency rate right now, which low-key sucks. But max trillion drawdown, I have 500, and I mean it has $700 to play with. What is that? $700 to play with as well. 700. Is this also 700? 700 and 900. So there's only one account that's close to 1,000, but all of these are consistency limit like fucked. So I need to really work on these accounts because I just have these 4 right now that give me some room to just trade. So we'll see what goes on with this, but even if I blow these ones too, that's okay as well. I'll probably just restart with 2 again instead of going like all in like an idiot. But yeah, these I'll probably be able to pass. I really don't have any doubt in that. But this one is just going to be a hard one. This last funded account that I have is going to be tough because low-key fucked. But it is what it is. That was kind of my trades for today. They were good. I would think they were okay. We had a little bit of a choppy session, but I just need to be more aware of relevant swings getting tapped into during market or pre-market open when we have already delivered from a certain relevant swing. So I am just going to leave it there. It is what it is. I feel okay. I'm not like overwhelmed by it. I'm not like crazy upset. I'm just like, damn. It's more so like a damn feeling. But I'm not like too upset. You know what I mean? Like it's whatever. But it's like then I gotta run it back, you know? And running it back is a little bit difficult because I want it now because I'm a young ass person. I'm 20 years old, you know? Just turned 20. Freshly 20 years old. But yeah, I will catch you on the next one. That was just like my market review, and I will see y'all later. Deuces.